amount of time.
Alright, guys.
This is just gonna be a quick video. Alright? Next one. Alright, rock, paper, scissors, who's old? Next. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Okay.
Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
It's
I don't know.
On shoot.
Set, shoot, or shoot? I usually say set, shoot.
Set, shoot.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, set, shoot. I wouldn't. Right.
No, 2 out of 3, my guy.
Just 4 to
2 out of 3.
Rock, paper, scissors, set, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, set, shoot. Fucks. Now everyone knows tic-tac-toe is a cheater's game. Whoever goes first automatically wins.
We had an argument like a couple months ago when I brought up podcast. And this guy literally fought me with his dear life.
Nail and tooth.
And it was crazy, and he didn't wanna. No, logically and literally, figuratively, he's right.
I was correct in the matter.
But in our world, you know, you and me right here, podcast is this podcast.
Now,
But in terms of logic and actual being right,
I know it as a vodcast.
it's a vodcast, and I didn't know the term. I googled, and he's right. This form is what is it called?
Podcasts are supposed to be specifically whenever you're only listening to someone speak or what have you, but a vodcast implies there's a video recording as well. Just stuff on vibrate.
Not bad.
But yeah, that's it. That's the breakdown. We will continue to call this thing a podcast because everyone else knows it as that.
As a podcast. Welcome to the pod, you know, stuff like that.
But it's a vodcast because it both has a video element and a audio element.
Last week, I was well, he knows, I was just working, and it was a good experience for me because I work in a channel 12, News 12, Westchester, and I was just going live with a big camera. I'll put like a video or something here. I learned a lot. It was a really cool experience doing all that stuff.
And then he comes home to put up the camera again.
Yeah, and then luckily on Friday it was a big day. It was like we were doing back-to-back interviews on the community businesses around there and everything. And once we finished that, I came over here to film a podcast.
But yeah, we were talking about that movie, In Paris with Love, which is, I think, the worst of the John Travolta films. What do you think is a better John Travolta film or the best John Travolta film?
Grease. I love Grease.
You think Grease is the best one?
No. It's fun to watch.
Well, I hope you understand that when I ask what you think is the best one, I am asking for your opinion. Which one is your preference? Which one is your favorite out of all of them? There is no wrong answer in that.
Yeah, I don't. To be honest, right now, to think of John Travolta's main movies.
You got Saturday Night Fever. You have Face Off. You have Broken Arrow. You have he's in The Punisher. You have this
Yeah, I didn't
guy.
like The Punisher.
What?
I didn't like The Punisher whatsoever.
That thing was so cool when he said with the boy, he said, "You a strong boy, you can hold on to that C4." He's like...
He didn't.
And then you hear the explosion.
Oh shit.
I'm sorry. That is badass. That is badass.
He did that to the one of the sons, right?
The son. The last
Hilarious.
living son. Dude was a product too.
He was like Diesel, like skinny, like.
He's thin, but he could hold on to that. But you hold on to anything 8 pounds for a little longer than you want, and you can't get out of that position.
Nope.
It was gonna pop. So, I mean, what in that impossible situation do?
You don't. You just die.
I'm sorry. I would have found a way.
Really, in 8 seconds you'll find a way.
I would have found something. I would have done I don't think he tried hard enough. I feel like there was a path out of there, but he did not.
Maybe it was an ego thing when he said, "You got this, big boy," or whatever. It's like this one.
I don't know.
What was your favorite? Well, I didn't even answer that. So
you didn't answer that. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna stick with
Grease.
Grease. To be
Okay.
honest, yeah.
Yeah, I understand. Grease is one of the best movies out there. If you've never seen Grease, it's the word. It is the music. You must be part of it.
Mm-hmm.
You must become the grease. You must eat the grease.
Summer
you must
lovin'
use the grease.
Had me a blast.
A blast.
There you go.
Happened so fast as
Happened
well.
so. What's your favorite?
John Travolta film? I think I'll land on Face Off.
Face Off.
I hold that one dear to my heart.
Mm-hmm.
I saw that when I was but the wee little kid.
Yeah.
When I should not have seen it. I
But you
didn't know what I was watching. It was just a fun shoot 'em up movie to me.
You know what's funny? I never watched that movie.
Never seen Face Off?
No.
Gotta
watch it.
That's why you didn't pick it then.
Probably, yeah.
Yeah. Because you had to see
I just
Face
feel
Off.
like there's more stuff that he's been in.
What else? Name two.
Oh, I know. Melissa's favorite movie.
Yeah.
Fuck, what's it called? Hairspray.
Okay.
Bro.
I went to the theater for that.
It was a good movie. It's a good movie. I like it.
I went to the movie theater and saw that. I did not know what I was going for. But I found out that it was a musical.
Yeah.
Yep, I found out the hard way. During the musical.
Doing. Oh, you're not he's not a big trailer guy. So yeah, I guess he didn't know what he was getting.
Any movie I watch, generally, I do not watch the commercials or the trailers for due to the simple fact that it ruins the movie. One movie I did see the trailer for though was that Avengers Infinity War movie. And I definitely remember seeing the Hulk running with all of the.
Oh yeah, that was. They took that off. They do that.
And then you don't see the Hulk instead. You now see
the Hulkbuster.
No, you see Hulkbuster, yeah. And that was the most uncanny feeling I've ever felt in a movie theater.
Yeah.
Like I felt slapped.
Everybody did.
When I saw that scene, I felt like a slap in my fucking face, and I said, "Yo, I want my money back." I'm not gonna lie, like this movie doesn't even end with a satisfying conclusion. It lied to me in its promotional stuff.
Yeah.
So it's like, what is this? part the part that follows that Endgame though.
That was
you can be sure.
I love that movie.
You can be sure that I didn't see the commercial for that, and I went to the movie and I had an amazing time until the very last second when all the things went up and all that.
I am Iron Man. But anyways, I want to talk about.
Nah, because I want to talk about it because after the movie ended, after the credits were over, and there's no more end credit scenes.
There was technically, but
there was no more end credit scenes, and it was over after all of that.
Okay.
The lights are up. Everyone's walking out. All the Marvel fans already know to walk away. And I look to you, and I'm like, "Wow!" I give you a smile. And this guy, what do you say? He says verbatim, "Wow, that's a good movie for the second time." Implying he's seen it before this. And I'm like, "How you seen this like the second time? This movie came out 3 days ago. What are you talking about, bro?"
That's when it came out.
And he telling me that he saw it when it came out. So he over here lying to me.
I gave him the best reaction.
3 hours
what's up? Oh my god. So mad?
Lies. Just fucking lies. So not only do the huge companies lie to me about the Infinity Wars in the world, but also my bro here lying to me. What's next? Huh? What's next? In the next Transformer, Optimus Prime was always Bumblebee? Huh? Is that next? And what? Are you an alien now?
That'd be crazy though.
I see it! I see him! The stocks have come out!
You know who's a good actor?
Not you.
You know I was a good actor. Al Pacino.
Yeah.
I love all his movies.
I like him in Son of a Woman.
Yeah.
Scarface is alright.
Fucking was that movie with Keanu
Keanu Reeves?
Yeah, Keanu Reeves. When he's a lawyer and
Yeah, I think I remember something like that.
what's it called? Well, I'll put a picture here. That movie is
He's like the devil or something?
Yeah, he's the devil.
Yeah.
And he goes to New York City, and he goes to a law firm and arrests like demons and stuff, shit like that.
Devil's Advocate.
Devil's Advocate. There you go. That's such a good movie, man.
I love that movie. If you're in a long relationship and you plan on breaking up with someone, that's a good movie to play.
Oh,
It sets a tone.
that was so fucked up how they just manipulated the wife, the girlfriend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh
Like it
my
sets the tone. It's like ooh, it's like what's happening?
That's so crazy.
It's pretty bad.
And that other movie that he was a coach, a football coach.
Okay, you see, I seen parts of that movie, but I never completed it. I never
That's on
finished
Netflix.
it.
It's really good.
Okay,
Oh
I
yeah.
guess I'll see it in a year.
Yeah, you gotta watch it.
Oh, we could also do Black Mirror. Have you seen Black Mirror?
That's all I think season 1.
So we need to know. Because I want to talk about the first episode. Because what the fuck, bro?
I don't remember the first. I gotta rewatch it.
That's the one with the dude from Get Out. He's like in some weird television show nonsense. And that he's like on a bicycle. They
Oh,
have to, like,
yeah,
power
yeah,
the
yeah.
world or whatever.
Something like, oh, so that was, I didn't get that. I did, to be honest, maybe because I rewatched it, but when I first saw it, I'm like, what the hell's going on? I don't get what's going on.
It's just a narrative on cloud chasing, effectively.
Elaborate.
People will do anything to become famous.
Oh, is that?
Dude is holding a knife at his neck and then talking to people like a podcast. He's like, blah, 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 blah. But like casual as hell with a knife on next to his neck. But that is a bit intriguing. It's like, what are you gonna do with that knife?
Yeah. That's
Is
crazy.
he ever gonna do anything with it?
Mm-hmm.
Does he eventually?
That's funny.
That Black Mirror alone is a mindfuck. And you know what? I would fight vipers with you.
I don't get the reference, but sure. Let's go.
That's
Fighting?
Yeah, that's what like the two bros were like in that.
Oh, hell no. Get out of here, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
And you did it too. You're like, yeah, let's go.
We were fighting vipers. Who the fuck is vipers? I'm not thinking like a snake humanoid person we're fighting. With my bro here, we're gonna fuck this shit up. No. The fuck is wrong with you?
You caught it down, right? I actually like that episode. That's a funny ass episode, bro.
That's a weird episode.
They start like falling in love.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, what y'all doing?
And they tried to omit that it's not gay.
No.
And
Listen. You do whatever you feel like you need to do at the end of the day, but
well, because your avatar's a girl.
But now hold on. His wife was like, "You could have your day, sweetie."
Yo, at the end, right?
I was like, "Yo,
What is that?
Damn.
Yo, that's crazy.
That wife is woke."
That's funny.
That's how you fix your relationship. All you have to do is speak. If you gotta let go, so you go. You gotta do, but you know, I would have been like told him straight up and like, hey, you know, Eileen.
The fuck?
Well, I guess he didn't know because that's when he found out, right?
Yeah.
But it's through a video game. This is the part where it gets weird. They're doing this through a video game.
I still consider it.
I also don't remember the episode too well. So
I remember that they started doing it, and
but it was always in the video game.
It was always in video
Yeah.
game. They didn't come in to fight. They went straight to the,
No, they would fight, and then they would like.
But after several times, there was several just like going. All right, that's it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And then and you know what was funny about it? Every time different background. It was in the beach or in a cityscape or in the forest.
Wait, but that's how the game is set up, bro. What are you talking about? That's how every fight is a new arena.
No, you pick the map. They like the background shit. They set up the setting, bro. You know how females put candles everywhere? They set it up, bro.
They have that in the Super Smash too, though.
You pick it.
Super Smash, you can pick it too, bro. I'm telling you, that's how they do the fighting games.
Man.
Like I got that. Like in every single there's a Tekken match where they do have like fire embers. There's like embrasures. They're not as romantic as you think, as you're claiming. You saw candles, I think. But there usually is like braziers around the ring where like you would see like a sumo fight or some kind of martial arts. A ring kind of deal.
That's like the
or
Orchid fight
sometimes, or sometimes like in the case of Super Smash, it's just a floating fucking rock. And then space behind you, magical lights and shit. It's just like, what the fuck is happening? Or the Pokemon Arena.
But
You telling me they didn't have, if they had the choice for the Pokemon Arena?
Chose it.
You telling me they didn't have the choice for the Pokemon Arena? They wouldn't pick the Pokemon Arena?
No.
See, here's the thing. They have to keep it as low key as possible. So if they continuously change the map, then the wife wouldn't have found out. Because if they keep using that
I think she didn't find out until
she told him.
He told her. Yeah. So that's funny.
That is funny, but
the wife wanted something like that good, and then he was like, "Nah, I'm tired."
Yo!
He was like, "Nah, I'm tired, not tonight." Dude, that's crazy, bro.
That is nuts.
So it was the guy from Get Out, and who was the other guy? Do you remember?
That's not in that episode. The guy in that episode, I think...
it was Falcon.
He's in it. Anthony Mackie's in it.
Yeah.
Man, Anthony Mackie needs to do more Netflix things. I love all his Netflix stuff. I love them in that thing where he's like an android. You seen that shit? I forgot the name of the movie.
Something Faction? Something,
Sure.
I don't know.
Name a movie here. I forgot. And then
he was season 2, right? That was season 2. That was the first part, right?
That in that movie, that's a show.
You weren't talking about that one?
No, he's in a movie where he's like a robot.
Oh yeah, you told me. Oh yeah, I remember we talking about it
like
a long time when it first came out.
It's like in
he's like
today's
arm,
time and age.
Like a robot arm or something.
Nah, he's fully robot. He's fully robot.
Oh, shit.
He's like an android himself. In the other one, the show, I don't know why in my head I'm trying to say Full Metal Alchemist. I'm like, it's not Full Metal Alchemist. It's
the other show. Yes, I know.
It's with the A. There's an A in it. Altered Carbon. There you go. I knew it was the A. Altered Carbon is an excellent show about where individuals would, if you wish, could transfer your mind into a different body. If you've been a naughty person, then they take your body and let it be used by whoever the hell they want, while your mind is basically held for 1,000 years.
In the second place.
In where?
In the second place.
In the sunken place. There you go. You are sent to the sunken place.
You know what's funny? Sorry for interrupting, but I told him where Anthony Mackie started his whole career. And he was like, "That's him? That was him." 8 Miles. It was so funny when he was like, "Papa Doc, bro, come on."
I did not realize that, man. I was like, holy crap.
Such a good.
He looks so young.
Yeah. Such a good movie, too.
Oh, man. Now he's Captain America.
Nice, Captain America.
Let's go. Are they coming out with Captain America?
No,
They're taking sweet ass time with that. Holy crap.
There's a lot of shit going on with that shit, bro.
Well, they just need to stop making bad movies. That's it.
That's the plan now. They're gonna limit only 2 movies this year, which is Deadpool and another one I forget, and that's it. And no more like TV shows. Like maybe 1 TV show every other 2 years.
Just don't do bad TV shows. Just don't do another.
She-Hulk.
Do not do that. Do not do another She-Hulk. Do not literally put your character at the last episode of the first season so powerful in a level that could literally make Thanos whimper. And yes, you heard it right. I said Thanos.
Thanos.
Because there's no Thanos left. She could retcon his name to Thanos.
Why?
Because she has control of Kevin Feige now, apparently.
Oh, not really, not necessarily. That was just the point of that whole scene.
She could Karen all day long till he gives up. Don't play me. Don't play me. Don't play me. That's how they ended the fucking show. She-Hulk in the comic book is aware that they're in the comic book, but they take it as a stride, move along, and do their thing, right?
No.
Now, the only person that's a dick is Deadpool.
Deadpool is
he's like to everybody. He doesn't care.
Oh well, let me change that. She-Hulk is the same thing as Deadpool. They have the same thing. They could
but She-Hulk doesn't care about interacting with us like that.
Well, we're gonna see that in the movie Deadpool. Amber Wolverine. Excited. We gonna watch it?
I guess.
I promise you, I'll watch it.
Why Wolverine? Wolverine. Define Wolverine for me. Like which?
They were both in the same experiment. So Wolverine is.
No, I know the two, but
okay.
But which Wolverine are we getting back?
Oh, we don't know yet. And you might getting like 5 variation of Wolverine.
Hmm.
Yeah, 5. There's a tuxedo. You saw the trailer? No, he didn't see the trailer. There's like a tuxedo one. Like he's like 007 type of spy. There's that version. There's the version with the yellow comic book suit. There's another one. I don't know.
OG Wolverine.
The OG one and everything. I don't know.
Okay.
So it's. Oh, and I heard. I don't know this for sure. That fucking Daniel Radcliffe
multiverse
is gonna be one of them.
Or something. Of course.
Harry Potter.
Of course he is. At this point, he might as well.
That's funny though. What you said?
Like he'd have to get really brolic to look.
He did like a show movie that he had to like get Diesel, like, you know, he looks good. He looks like good.
He has to stay and then bulk up.
Yeah. What was your question you were asking?
I don't know.
Oh.
I ask a ton of stuff. Comment below.
He might not even read it because he forgets. He has like lesson. What's less of a short-term memory? What's less than
No,
that?
that's what you call it. It's a short term.
I know, but like he's like another level because I tell him one thing and he like what?
But that is short term.
I understand. I'm just exaggerating the whole concept.
No! God damn it!
What else? Oh,
I'm mad in your head is also the Price is Right thing. Because in my head, I was just like thinking, wow, the Price is Right. Who's hosting the Price is Right today? Is like was what the question in my head is because I had just recently saw something about the Price is Right, and I was like,
but you know who, right?
I don't know who's posting it.
What's his name? I don't know. I know a lot of people, but I don't know their names.
Is it Drew Carey?
I don't know who's Drew Carey. I need to look it up. But it's the guy from How I Met Your Mother. Have you seen that show?
Yeah, which guy?
The not Barney, but Barney's brother, black brother.
Doesn't tell me anything. I don't know who Barney or his brother is.
So you never saw the show then?
I can't tell you who their names are. You just tell me who the actor was.
I don't know.
It's Neil Patrick Harris.
Neil Patrick Harris'
brother
in the show.
In the show is whom?
I don't know.
So we're here talking about Stephanie Meyer's Twilight series.
We did research.
No, we didn't. We're just talking crap about it. Our favorite parts, our least favorite parts, our in-between parts. I am not
Twilight
on my phone.
number 1. It's a good movie. You know. Till baby. maybe.
Did you enjoy the movie, the Twilight, the first movie?
The first movie,
Joel?
I only like how they were like running fast. That's the only thing that was pretty cool.
You like their Naruto runs?
Yeah.
You like their Naruto runs?
Yeah.
I personally...
It was so dramatic for no fucking reason. I want to hurt you, but I don't want to leave you. Like, what the fuck?
Just hold on, Spider Monkey, because it's gonna be a ride. Twilight, the first movie, definitely, I'm biased towards it, 100%. I don't care for the books. I went to the theater to see the movie. It was a bad movie, and it left me with a taste in my mouth that I never wanted to experience again. This was, unbeknownst to me at the time, something that I would get over.
Yeah.
Immediately. Because every single other iteration of the Twilight series I explicitly enjoy. Their action scenes are decent enough to consider movie. Their drama is intense enough and still casual in the essence where could I see this in real life? Maybe, maybe not. Is it something that I will forget about when I leave the theater? Yes.
I mean, like, I casually just put it on to just have it on. It's a good movie to have just in the background. But just like one thing about these type of movies that just grind my gears. It's just like, I feel like vampire movies in general, if it's just one movie, fine. But if it's a trilogy or multiple movies, you see how they age. They're not vampires. And I see Edward, he's getting more mature. Like, he was a kid when he did that, you know.
The first one
the
versus
first
the
one
last.
versus that. Like, you have to just put yourself in the mind, like, yes, they're not really vampires. They're just, you know, playing.
They are clearly actors.
They're clearly actors, but like, whatever.
You can't jump into the
movie. It's just one thing that I don't like about vampire movies, that you have to just accept and move on from it.
Hard to jump into the last one.
Yeah.
With the cast clearly have aged.
Yeah. And stuff like just referencing the Avatar, the series, live action, they have to pump all those episodes like so fast because those kids are gonna grow up.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, he did. And
I was like, the Aang character is pretty young.
He's gonna like.
He's gonna grow up pretty quick, and he's no longer gonna be viable as the Avatar.
Yeah.
How are they gonna do that? With the Twilight series, again, it didn't take me out of the movie too much. It didn't really bother.
Yeah.
Because I was in it for the fantasy more than anything.
Yeah, same here.
I was like, okay, sure, part one, that one irked me because the sparkly diamond thing. Oh, come on. Like, I guess.
I get it. It's to allure the innocent girl to this beautiful.
And not even that. There's actually research been done. There could be iterations of some kind of immortal blood drinker thing if taken. And if it wasn't averse to the shadows, it would be like a crystalline, almost immortal creature. Like, think about like even the god entities I make for like my novels. Some of them are rock creatures.
Yeah.
Where they're like, oh, their bodies are so fucking hard, if you were to try to hit them, you're gonna break your hand.
Yeah.
And that's not too different from like what Stephanie Meyer had intended with these guys, but obviously that diamond skin is definitely an appeal to the ladies.
Yeah. It is.
But
and everything, like, even when the Edward was saying, everything that he is to lure a human. The smell, the look, the diamond skin, you know, the hair. It was
pretty eyes.
It was to lure, these innocent humans. But I love how he's a deer killing vampire.
He's a vegetarian. Vegetarian. That doesn't make sense. That I hate that they use that reference. That I'm like, wait, but you're still eating meat. What the?
You're not human meat.
Okay. You mean you're not a cannibal?
Not what's the term? A long pig? Is it long pig?
Not long pig.
Because long pig is a term for human, right?
Anyone ever offers you long pig, you say no. No, thank you.
It's not a pig.
It's not a pig. I found that out in the Hannibal show.
I found it out in Supernatural.
What?
Yeah.
What episode was that? I forgot.
I don't remember. It was season 2, I think.
That shit went over my head. Holy crap. That is funny.
So yeah, see, it's the first Twilight. It's just Twilight, right? It's called Twilight. Yeah, it was okay. It got really better in the second one.
It got much better after every single other one. Again, the graphics just kept getting better and better.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
The budget just kept getting bigger and bigger. And other than the inconsistencies between movies, like the fact that the lady who's supposed to be able to tell the future stuff is always unable to tell the future stuff when it's vital to the fucking plot. And I'm like, well, just don't have her know the future then.
But that was her having that power was the best part in the last fucking movie. We get to there, but
You could just skip to that.
No, I got a lot of things to say.
We're gonna go one, two.
Yeah.
All right. So go ahead. What you gonna talk about?
Her depression was crazy. Like, she was codependent on this fucking guy, bro. Like, it was so, like, unhealthy. I don't get it. Like, maybe because I've never broken a heart, or I got, heartbroken, but like...
Here's the problem, right? You wouldn't get it.
Do you?
I don't get it. I understand it.
I understand it, but I don't get it. I could understand everything.
I personally would never be able to get that feeling, but I can empathize with it because sometimes breakups are so severe that they feel like an organ has been cut from you.
But also, I think in the mystic world of Twilight and everything, I just feel like because he was a vampire, he had his fucking fangs on her so much that once he let go of her, it was such a emptiness that she had, which you could consider as a breakup, but it's like a lot more. That's how I saw the movie. I
mean, you got on the T. She was heavily codependent, and she's a teenage girl, so
yeah, I guess.
I was just really glad that Kristen Stewart was showing more emotion, because the first movie she was like, "You're a vampire," and then the second movie she's just like screaming in the fucking bed, and I'm like, okay, at least we're seeing some of her acting skills. That's her acting chops. Do it and get it, do it. And every single time, she just kept doing more and more and better and better. And whether that was like her being directed to act coy this time, or act belligerent in this scene and stuff like that, she grabbed it on her own, and she obviously is doing amazing now. She was even in the newest iteration of the Charlie's Angels, but we won't talk about that.
I haven't seen it, so
let's not talk about that. You could. With it.
One of my favorite part of the second one, New Moon, was when she went to the spine of the beginning of that movie. Was like, it was so beautiful, flowers everywhere, but later on when she came back to it, it was dead. The grasses was dead, and who she saw? The guy in the dreads.
I didn't expect to find you here.
From the first one. And then they started talking, and then he was gonna kill her.
I went to visit the Cullens,
and then that's where you get introduced. You get introduced to the wolves, the pack.
Jacob and the group.
Jacob and his posse.
Yeah, Jacob there. Yeah,
Jacob's there. He was the last one that looked at her. Something like that. That was cool. What was your favorite part of that movie?
Part 2?
Yeah. Volturi.
Volturi.
Yeah, that.
Is that it?
I think so, hopefully.
They're gonna come after us.
That shit was crazy too.
First of all, they now know that we know about them. I actually think that my favorite part is after that whole scene with the Volturi when everyone's leaving and you see like the group
the tour group
of tourists go inside.
God. That's so bad.
My favorite scene because I'm just like, oh, that's dinner.
That's a thing.
That's dinner. Oh, and you hear them scream.
God, not even 1 second passed. They just like.
That was
crazy.
That was nuts.
All right, and then the third one. What was the third one called? Part 1.
No.
Eclipse. Yeah.
Eclipse.
Part 1.
No. What about Breaking Dawn?
Oh wait. So how many were there?
There's 4.
4. There's the first one, New Moon, Eclipse, and then Break. Oh, so there's 5. 5.
5, huh?
5. What was Eclipse? Oh yeah.
That's
that war, that little mini war in the snow with Veronica.
War with but they replaced her.
Yeah, they replaced
with
the actor.
another actor.
Yeah, they did.
Which I didn't know that they did that until recently.
I had a whole argument that was the same freaking actress with Melissa, and she screamed at me, "No, it's not. No, it's not. It's a different person." I'm like, okay, I had to go back to the thing, and then it's a different person.
It is a different person. It was so annoying because I'm like, they look pretty similar,
right?
and you know. But now that I'm thinking about it, they don't look at all the same.
No.
Like they to me are complete. They just dressed them very similar.
Yeah, they were very similar.
They were
pale as fuck.
Sorry. The makeup job was excellent enough.
Really awesome.
We couldn't even tell the difference. Neither me or him were so ignorant to the fact that they changed Veronica. But there you go. All I know is that was the. I always try to say, like, to me, movies are just long shows, by the way. But for that episode, for that exact movie,
Eclipse.
It is funny because there's this whole moment between. It's a cringe ass moment between Edward and what's his name? Jacob, right?
Mm-hmm.
Where they're like, Jacob's keeping this girl warm because he has to.
Oh my god!
And then they're having this conversation, and I'm like, dude, this is the wrong conversation to be having at this point.
And I even have courage because Edward could read his thoughts, and he could read them perfectly.
and then there's this whole weird tete-a-tete between them. That's kind of just like, bro, could you chill? That's this guy's like fiance. Like, could you? Yo, he's a dog. You a dog. It's like they really try to drive home that this dude just like is thinking with his boner or something. And I didn't get it. And then the cringe factor just ranks up to the fucking roof by the end of the fucking series. But we're not there yet.
No, we're not there yet.
The wolves win. The vampires win. The wolves win.
You know what's fucked up though? At the end of the whole little mini war that they had with newborn.
Yeah, it's a fight against newborns at that. They're supposed to be strongest things out there.
They have blood inside them.
Come on. They got wrecked.
You know what's fucked up? At the end, when they finished everybody, there was that one little newborn, the kid. They wanted to keep her. They wanted to keep her to shore, and then the other team, the Valkyrie or whatever.
The Volturi?
Yeah, they came. They just killed her.
Yeah, they have to.
Yeah, but still, I wanted her to live.
She can't grow.
But she wasn't like a actual kid.
Yeah, but she's still too young though.
What about the other little girl, the blonde?
What blonde?
The main chick that if you look at if she looks at you, you start getting damaged.
Well, they can do whatever they want.
Oh,
when the Volturi say you can have it, and then they buy that same exact toy at the store,
right?
What are you gonna say?
I'm sorry.
What are you gonna say? Okay.
Oh man. All right. So
life is unfair.
So Breaking Dawn, Uno. It was a fun movie. That movie was just fun. It wasn't crazy. It was just, you know, they getting married, and then she finds out she's pregnant.
He says the movie doesn't get crazy, and a girl who is a human lady gets pregnant by a vampire man who is an undead creature from who the fuck knows, and should probably not have sperm. What?
Doesn't that tell you that they do have sperm?
No. He shouldn't have bodily functions of any sort. Dead. He's not only dead, his body has now calcified to be as thick as rubble
all that stuff.
And as powerful as diamond. How are you doing anything? Anyways, okay. So let's say love conquers all. Let's say love conquers all, and even then, now your baby's gonna suck you dry. And that's what happens in that movie.
Yeah, that she was we get the
cringiest. We get the cringiest scenes of like thin-faced Bella.
Yeah.
It is so horrible to watch.
Her fucking back,
yo, she goes like,
like
show the scene. Show the scene.
The Swan. Remember that Black Swan movie with Oh, I forgot her name. Yeah, she cried. Oh my god. Yeah. That was crazy.
That's another movie that's pretty freaking intense, man.
Yeah, we gotta talk about that.
I gotta rewatch it before we even talk about that because it's like on some. I don't even know. It was very psychological. The literal Emperors of Darkness showed up, and they're like, "Yes, we're ready for the fight."
Yeah.
And then we have a fight. And then when we find out that the fight didn't actually happen, our boys were like, okay, we can get them now. And everybody was like, no, we're actually good.
Bro.
What do you mean?
When I was in movies, when I saw that shit first, I was so in shock that this guy died, the dad. Carlisle? Yeah, Carlisle. When he died, that was like the trigger. Not even the other one that died. The girl wasn't the trigger for everybody to charge in. It was Carlisle. When they saw the head of his fucking corpse, I felt the intensity. I felt they all ran.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie. The theater was quiet.
Bro, no, my theater, when I was in, when that happened, it was quiet.
The theater was fucking that quiet. Everybody was like.
But when it happened, when
they started in the fight,
what's the head guy's name?
The Volturi guy, when his head got shoved up?
When his head got shoved
everybody was cheering, I'm sure.
We were cheering because it didn't happen. It was a vision. What the fuck?
So y'all was cheering, then I got played.
That was a what the fuck moment, bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like, yo, they got him.
They got me.
I'm not gonna lie. I was like,
I did not see that coming.
I did not think they would be able to kill him. I did not think. I thought this guy would be so powerful that something would have happened and I'm like, oh, they won't be able to take him out by this movie, is what I'm thinking. I'm like, they'll take out every single one. And you know what gave it away?
What?
Was the guy that did like this.
Can't see you.
Where he's like, take me.
Oh, yeah.
When the guy said...
two black guys killed him.
I'm not gonna lie. When the guy said, take me. And yo, all I know was he got killed. And I was like, well, that's...
And then the young guy got his head ripped up.
Okay, that's pretty bad. He deserved it, though.
He deserved it.
But
yeah,
yo,
that shit was crazy.
That movie was a trip.
But I feel like they should have expanded on all that because they introduced so many good vampires with special abilities.
To let it go.
To let it go. Like the guy from Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yo, he's Avatar.
He's Avatar.
We saw the Avatar and they didn't even use the Avatar. They used the Avatar in a dream sequence. Waste of an Avatar. God damn it.
That's funny.
So anyways, thank you for coming to our podcast. Like and subscribe.
We see you next week.